What's up, you guys? Today we're going to be working on the Toyota pickup, and we're going to be replacing this muffler. Let's get it out of the box. It's basically just a replacement. I'm going to show you what's going on with the mufflers on here. It has a leak right here. I don't know if you guys can see all that black stuff right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this one off from like about here, and also from the back, and then we're gonna try to slide this one in its place. We're gonna have to rent the tool from AutoZone to make this a little bit bigger, and then we could just use some clamps instead of welding it. It sounds pretty bad right now. It sounds like a, I don't know, like a little Ricer Toyota pickup. I'm gonna get to cutting. I don't even know if we should cut here or if we should cut it a little bit shorter. Where the welds are at, right behind the weld. And then for the back, do the same thing. Well, for the back we have a little less metal to work with, so we might cut that one a little longer on the actual tailpipe. Maybe like right here somewhere. The truck is still hot because we just pulled up, but we get a lot of, I don't know, it's like a rattle. No, I don't know if it's a rattle, but it's like a weird like screechy noise. I guess the metal from right here is kind of making that noise. So we just decided to order another muffler, which was like about 35 bucks, possibly 50 bucks shipped. So it's not that bad. We still have to get the clamps, which are like 3 or 4 bucks each. So I'm gonna get the sawzall and chop this off, and then I'll put you guys back on. The muffler just dropped and it rolled that way, so I'll show you guys that a little later. But we're going to have to cut this a little bit shorter. I'm thinking maybe about halfway, and then we're gonna see if we could slide it on here without having to remove the whole tailpipe, which I think is gonna be impossible, but we're gonna give it a try. So this actually slides into this piece right here pretty good. So we just need a clamp for this side. For that side, I think we're gonna need the tool to make that bigger, so I can slide over this, or make this bigger and slide it over that, one or the other. If we make this side bigger, we could cut that one shorter, maybe halfway, like about there. We just got back from AutoZone and we got a couple of clamps. We have 2 1 7/8, and then we have 2 1 3/4. The reason is because once we open up the pipe, I wasn't sure which one was gonna fit the pipe correctly. So instead of going back and forth, we just decided to bring all 4, one for the front, one for the back, depending on which side we use, and whatever we don't use, we're gonna return. And for the tailpipe expander, we got the 1 1/2 to 2 7/16. There's 2 different sizes. This is a smaller one, and then there's the bigger one. So this goes into the pipe, and then you get the 17 in here, and then you hit it with the impact. So we're gonna insert it here and turn it, and then once it gets tight enough, we're gonna get the impact. Once we open it up a little bit, we're gonna try it and see if it fits over this. We're gonna have to get something to clean off those rough edges. I have to open it up a little more. Before we actually put the muffler on, I'm gonna show you guys the old one. We did a little welding, and it didn't really work out. So we're gonna try to weld this one. We can't get the clamps on. We could barely even get the muffler to fit, even though we already opened both ends. So we're gonna get it into place and then we're just gonna weld it. So we're gonna show you guys right now what it sounds like without a muffler. It's not super loud, but it is annoying. So let me get the welding machine out and then I'm gonna try to weld it. We got the muffler all welded up all around from both sides, front and back. We didn't even end up using the clamps. And we will show you, but the welds are super ugly, but I don't think they will break off. This is the muffler that we got for the truck. Part number 9005-5802. Let me show you guys what it sounds like. Way better. Now all you could hear is the lifter noise. We couldn't really show you guys the process of getting underneath and test fitting everything, because like I said, it's super tight under this truck, and also the welds weren't that good. Check us out on Instagram at Yonke_OXC films. I'll leave that in the description down below, and we'll catch you in the next one.